Hello, our YouTube family. Johan Fonseca with Empire AV Services telling you to look, listen, and live with us. It is hot out here in Texas today. This is a home that we've partnered with Harvard Homes. I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of this home. This is 1039 West 41st Street. This is a builder that we've done about 9 homes for him. They're all in the $1.5 to $2 million range. This one is 1.55. They just closed on it. They're getting it cleaned up and wrapped up for the new homeowner. So I'm gonna take you inside because it's hot, and then we'll come back out and shoot the stuff outside so we don't sweat too much on this video. You do have to keep in mind that this one is under construction or still in the final stages. I'm sure they're gonna set it up. Actually, you know what? They don't even get to set this one up because it's sold before it was completed. One of the things that Harvard is known for is that his homes, they actually sell before completion. Let me take you inside of this office, and I'm gonna give you an overall perspective of how things work in the construction. We come in, we run all these lines, they put the sheetrock up, we do walkthroughs, and they come out and they do the trim out and they put all these plates, and then they come out and they do this blue tape walkthrough, right? Whether it's the homeowner or the builder, they walk around the entire house putting blue tape everywhere, right? If you are a realtor or if you bought a home, you know what that is. And it's just part of construction. It doesn't mean that your builder is any good or bad. It's just part of construction. So you're probably gonna see a lot of blue tape everywhere. That just means that the attention to detail is there. Some people don't even do that walkthrough until the home is sold, and then they gotta go back and forth. Here, the walkthrough was done. They're ready to clean this up, so it's gonna look good. But this is the office. The walkthroughs that I spoke about, we keep track of all those walkthroughs. So here are all the pictures, the notes, rear speakers in the family room. We basically have our floor plans, our notes of everything that was done. I do have clips of this house, not only those pictures I showed y'all, but I have clips of this house while it was framed out and studded and dirty. Came in here, and I think this is the house that I tripped and fell. No, this isn't the one. In this nice living room, we do have a 5.1. For Harvard Homes, our standard is that for every surround sound that we do, we add a pair of speakers somewhere else. Why? Because your receivers have a secondary zone that you're already gonna purchase a receiver that comes with it. So we make sure that for every surround sound that we do, because all of their homes are different, for every surround sound that we do, we add a pair of speakers in the back. This one is actually local. So some of the other homes, we wire everything to a central rack. So down here is where our local audio is set up. That you see down there, that's your surround sound. Those are 2 cat cables. Now, with our builder partners, we're very focused on being budget oriented. Some builders have a specific budget for low voltage. We want to make sure that we maximize that. And all of the rooms that aren't primary, we put a cat cable in them to make sure that is built for any future expansion or thoughts or whatever it may go into it. If we walk ourselves into this dining room, Harvard has a unique taste. All of their houses, of everything that I've worked with them, they use so many different materials and colors and styles. If you follow them on social media, they have a great Instagram channel where you get to see all of the things that they put into them homes. We are big on security, so we made sure to wire a camera. In this house, we got cameras on every perimeter. This builder does a 4-camera package, usually 2 in the back, 2 in the front. So we put cameras on this corner, cameras in that back corner. It's definitely a nice place for you to get away, entertaining, whatever it is. We do have home audio throughout the house. So if you do want to throw a party and bring people over, this is a great place to do it. And I want y'all to keep in mind, I am not a professional real estate content creator. I just work with awesome builders. So there's probably a lot of stuff that I should be pointing out about attention to this, attention to that. I can tell you one thing. The builders that we work with, we make sure to build our own standard. So I want to make sure that nobody thinks that I'm just out here creating professional real estate. This is really to show you the value in the low voltage and the things that we do for these builders. These partnerships are great for the business, are great for the homeowners that are buying these homes. When you have a professional AV company that understands not just wiring, not just installation, but integration, lifestyle, that has a great customer service, that has an amazing CEO that loves his clients and loves what he does. We're in the master bedroom. They kept it simple in this one. We raised the outlet to make sure that the TV could go up. We didn't do any audio in here, but they didn't keep it basic, because y'all take a look at this bathroom. Look at this. I can see myself here too. All right, let's make our way into this closet. It's a smaller home. This is 1.5. So it's doesn't have as much square footage as some of the other homes, but they did maximize it. They got this big old closet in here. This is a his and hers, not a his and hers. This is all mixed in one. They put the laundry right next to the master bedroom closet. Doesn't take much to come from here to here, fold it, hang it up. So definitely attention to detail. Like, this is one of those things that I wanted to point out. I am sure that there was some big thoughts into this older antique floor. Juan mentioned all the bedrooms are upstairs, guest room up here. This one is smaller. You don't want to make the guest bedrooms too big, because then people don't want to leave. Walking into another guest room, all these rooms, once again, wanted to show you. There goes the standard. Here, we're running 2 cat cables to all these rooms. Why do you use 2 cables? One of them could be for internet. The other one could be for audio, video, IR control. If you do any type of video distribution, you can use 2 cables. This cable can be used for so many things. It could be used for internet. It could be used for audio. It could be used to pull video from one TV to another. So having those in every room, I can't put it enough. If you are building a home, make sure that you're at least running cat cable into these rooms. This cable can do a lot for you. Builders, listen to me. This needs to be your standard. If you're skipping out on low voltage, give me a call. Allow me to help you set a standard for you to make sure that we're adding value to every homeowner and every project that you do. Walking into the game room. One of the things here, and you'll notice that this is meant to be either a multi-purpose room, where you can do TVs and game rooms, or you can close this off and it could be designed as a home theater. Difference is, in a home theater, you pay more attention to the audio and aesthetics. A multi-purpose room is more for entertaining, bringing friends over, whatever you want to do. The standard for this builder is a 5.1 up here. You'll notice that there's these black blank plates in the ceiling. Those are where the speaker wires are connected. We do have a conduit, and everything is wired locally down here to be able and set it ready for the homeowner to be able to put his TV up there, run his low voltage down the wall into his receiver, and connect it to the speakers in the room. If you look at the front of this home, you can't buy this one, but he does have more coming. So stay connected with Harvard. They're building some great quality homes, different price ranges. If you do reach out to them, let them know that you saw this video on Empire's AV YouTube page and how awesome their houses are, and that you want to buy a house from them because Empire AV said so. Whenever we do these homes, the way the layout works, or the system, or for most builders, is you do the foundation, you do the plumbing, you do the framing, and then you do the rough end. Electricians, plumbers, the foam, the low voltage, we come in. Now, the reason we always come after electrical is because they change things up in their walkthroughs. So some of these outlets, they had put low as standard outlet height. So since we come behind them, we match it. In this specific room, our floor plan meant to be down here. However, they must have added this one. So when we came in, we raised it to match it. This is our data closet. Everything is wired here. This one is not gonna have as much wiring as some of the other houses, because this builder has decided to basically keep it at a minimum, but their standard is still a great standard. We got all of the cat cables in here that are gonna give us Wi-Fi expansion, video to all the rooms. Once again, this cable, and I wanna show this because we run fiber to all of our demarcs. So we have our fiber, and we put that back in there so nobody gets mad at me and nobody gets in trouble. And then I yell at someone and they left it out and it was me. But I wanted to show you that because that is the standard. We have our coax, as you can see, is the different colors. So this is our service line. This is where the cameras and everything is located. We have our conduit to be able to add anything additional. And then as part of this house, we actually wired the keypads, the motion sensors. This one is ready for security. There isn't a security package included in this one, but we do wire and set you up for it. if you don't use Empire AV Company as your security provider, which you should. But if you use another company, they will be able to come into this house and lock into this. A lot of people actually merge their internet and their security or their phone to save some money. So if that's the reason you're doing it, I understand, but we are getting this one ready for security. So wanted to bring that out as well. As I walk this house, one of the things that I mentioned earlier was the different amount of floors and colors and everything that Harvard pays attention to. That's one of the things that stands out to me as a builder is they literally play with colors. This bathroom is a different color. Wallpaper is a different color. There's one downstairs. Thank you for watching this video. It is really cool to walk out and see that in, I don't know, roughly maybe 6 months, I'm gonna be back, maybe to shoot another video for the house next door. This is another house for Archangelo that we're gonna be doing. I already have the floor plans for this one, so that one's gonna be really nice. But it's not about them, it's not about him today. Today is about Harvard. Today is about construction and learning. So I'm gonna close off this video, guys. I really appreciate you spending the time today. I hope I brought some knowledge to you and you learned something today. We are in love with working with builders because we get to bring the value from the beginning. We get to meet these homeowners. We get to answer their questions. They don't get to move into a home that's not ready for their lifestyle. So I wanted to make sure that I pointed that out while I made this video. It is a construction stage, and I'm sure if I would have brought you to this house 3 weeks from now, it would look completely different. But it is part of the construction. You wanna be able to see the ugly things, the cute things, the things that stand out. So I hope you got some knowledge. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. This is raw content of Empire AV Services and Installations. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell somebody to come and look, listen, and live with Empire AV.